it's all fiction. They have like a disclaimer on Assassin's Creed to ask people to not get mad at them. I just thought that was interestingly bizarre. Yeah, I like some of the stuff in Assassin's Creed because there's a couple of bits that seem to be based on real life that are just kind of neat. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna teleport to somewhere before it crashed. It was here. Oh, I already did teleport here. Oh, all my numbers are gone. Let's ride up here, then ride up here, and then ride down here, and then ride over here. That'd be it. That'd be all my, like, boss searching. Yeah, like all the stuff with the Templars. Hopefully they still carry on doing that, but I thought that stuff was kind of interesting. Because they kind of like, oh, the Illuminati, they want all the stuff. Let's stop them. And it's just, you know, it's kind of a decent story. You ones are iffy. That's a shame. Because they started off pretty strong. I'm just hoping... I'm hoping they're good enough for me to enjoy them. I've never played any of the Deus Ex games. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Deus Ex Machina. I remember like the oldest one is super old PC. It's like Half-Life 1 or earlier time period. So that's going to be interesting. I think I own some of the Deus Ex Machina games, but like it's like called Revolutions or something. I've got to play them all in order when I do play them. Alright, cool. I think a friend of mine told me that one of the Deus Ex Machina games, even though it's like an offline single-player game, it has a cash shop in it where you can buy like time enhancers where you get like double EXP or double money and that kind of stuff, and you can put real cash money into a single player game to boost your leveling speeds and things. And that just blew me away that microtransactions in games have gotten so bad. That's there. That just like left me stunned. Don't know what that was. That's the second time that's happened. Warhol caches. Aye. Yeah, I guess the Templars are kind of cookie cutter, but it's fine at the start of the games. Like, you just need a bad guy that's interesting. Well, you know, that's compelling, I should say, at the start. And you know, they were so enthusiastic about their evil and that they're gonna get the thing and take over the world that them just wanting it that much was fun. So I think that the Templars, you know, were fine in the early games. You've got to expect more subtlety, nuance, and interest as the game goes on, I suppose. But as a starting thing, I thought the Templars were fine. Yeah, I hate microtransactions. I want to, you know, if I've handed over the money for a game, if you have your hand out asking me for more money, there better be an entire expansion's worth of content that you're selling me. I won't part with any more money unless it's for an expansion, a big expansion. I don't want to pay money for early access. I don't want to pay money for just cut content that's small. If you cut content and sell it back to me, that's fine if it goes inside a gigantic expansion. And, you know, I think every gamer feels this way, and I don't know why companies don't get it or refuse to want to get it. And I guess, you know, if my vote isn't big enough and other people don't agree enough and people still buy rubbish, then they're going to keep on doing it. Big standing cardboard pillar, official Assassin's Creed Revelations artwork on it, and my dad still has it. Got it for free from a GameStop. Nice. I do think promotional material that companies throw away can have a lot of value later on, because they only make so much of it, and most places, I assume, destroy it when they're done with it. So, decent collectible, even if you're not looking for like more monetary value out of it. I think they're just kind of interesting because only so many of them exist and don't get torn up or cut up or anything else. Especially if you keep them in good condition, they can just be kind of cool. Like, I think posters are nice. This might be a little bit old school, but like, I think posters are still a decent way to decorate a room. Yeah, for cosmetics, I don't like any paid cosmetics. I think League of Legends is insane. I had a bunch of guys, we used to do some League of Legends, we used to do some Dota 2, we used to do some Dota 1 with bots to fill out the rest of the players. And one of the guys, it's called Vaska. He was a real wallet warrior. You know, you couldn't stop him from buying a skin if he wanted it. And yeah, there's like 150 trillion characters in League of Legends, and even then you don't always want to play the same one over and over again, and yet they'll charge you like 30, 40, 50 quid for a freaking skin, and he brought some. It's just insane to me. A character you don't even always play when you load up the game. All of that money on a skin. You could buy a brand new AAA game for the amount of money he would spend on a skin for a character. And sure, there's not always a new AAA game to play, but the character doesn't functionally change. The skin just blew me away. That just decorating your character a bit differently could be worth that much money to anyone. I don't get it, and I'll never get it. Even if someone sat there and explained it to me, I would stare blankly, vacantly, with a slack jaw, refusing to comprehend why. I just, if I had infinite money, maybe. But I know he didn't have infinite money, and I know a lot of people don't have infinite money. Yeah. That's the other thing that bothers me about buying a skin in League of Legends. You're just advertising the skin store for the company. You pay all that money, and then you're a walking advertisement to try and sell that skin or other skins to other players. And you're never compensated for that. You don't get a discount on that skin that you brought for the hours that you play with it, that you're going around advertising for free for the company for other people to get suckered into buying more skins. What a ripoff. Riot Games should give me all the skins for free so that I record videos and then other people go out and buy the skins. I've sold their skins to other players. Where's my money back? You know, if we're gonna start talking about being a business, I'm the business. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. For real. I really wanted to support the online store GOG, you know, CD Projekt Red or Rect or Reject. I don't know. The guys that make The Witcher. But sometimes I just can't buy things on the GOG store because they're just more expensive, or no one's giving keys for the GOG store when they sell it. It's always a Steam key, so it's difficult. Like, I'd love to support them more, but you know, I'm gonna buy my game wherever it's cheapest. But yeah, I think with GOG, they like, you click on the website, you sign in, and then you get the exe and the whole launcher and the entire game unpacker onto your computer. So if the internet's gone, you've still got your game. Whereas everything you've ever brought in League of Legends, it's on Riot servers, and if they ever go down, your skins are all gone. I get that. Absolutely. I think having your own local version of everything is just the best. It's weird. There's a bit of glowing floor there. I gotta see what that's about. I was straight up put my hands up and admit that with the Epic Store, I log in to get the free games on the Epic Store, and I haven't brought a single thing on it. Oh, all of that was just a basic health one. Lol. But yeah, at some point I lost my cookies on the browser, and it didn't have me logged in, and I forgot my password. So I missed some, but mostly I try and get all the free ones. But yeah, you know, quite often when something is on the Epic Store, it's very expensive. I love that the game makers and publishers are getting more monies. Well, not the publishers. I hate publishers sometimes. Yeah, I appreciate that they're making more money, but it usually just comes out of our pocket rather than Epic's pocket. Things are still usually more expensive on the Epic Store. Just like, ooh. Like, I don't own the new Final Fantasy VII remake because I still think it's like 70, 80 quid on the Epic Store. And it's been out for how long now? That thing has really held its value. I think we need me to become like really big on YouTube so that I can afford to buy Final Fantasy VII's remake. It's the only way we're gonna do it. Yeah, I think a lot of these like vouchers and info on what's on sale ends up in my inbox because I'm signed up for like, is there any deal? I think we're talking about this website on another day. And but sometimes I get so absolutely spammed by emails from the website, is there any deal, that I forget to even go and buy any of these deals because they're constantly round the clock emailing me. So it just becomes like white noise. And I think I've missed out on some deals because it's just deals. But yeah, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to buying all the stuff we need for the channel as we go along. And, you know, maybe I'll end up paying a little bit more for some things than other things. And that's sad, but it's for the channel. If it's for you guys, I will spend the money. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll buy all the things. Why did I not do this one? Maybe I've done this one. Oh, no, that's right. That was 2 Crucible nights. That was hard. Something reasonable that we can make a start on. Maybe I'll try and kill my first one of these bull things. Yeah. I really should have brought the monitor that I was thinking about buying on Black Friday. Because the new lot of monitors are kind of garbage and the wrong shape or size or something that's just not very appealing to me. So, unfortunately, I've ended up in a situation where I've missed one of the Black Friday deals that was a real Black Friday deal. And it's gone now. And now I'll never have my dream monitor. And I'm sad. Because the new series of OLEDs that they're doing, it's the kind of monitor that I want. I want a HDR monitor, and the new ones, they've got like this curvature rating, and they're making the next lot of monitors so curved that they're basically like snapped in half level of curves. They're just ridiculously curved. And it's just kind of garbage. I don't want a monitor that's really it's so angled that like a straight line on your screen isn't going to look like a straight line at all. It is maddening. Like, who did they make these incredibly curved monitors for? It's practically unusable unless you're playing like a racing game. It's really weird. Oh, damn. We're gonna get him though. Oh, cool. I still have the modifier on where I get to keep my runes after I die. Solid. Yeah, they have these measurements for the curvature. My current one is 1800 R, is what they call it. And that gives you such a subtle curve that it's just... It might as well be flat. You know, it's practically flat. The new ones are 800 R, and they are just... They're just stupid. They are just stupid. We've seen like a couple of like top-down pictures of an 800R curved one, and they're dumb. They're like, they're wrapped around, like they're supposed to be like wrap-around sunglasses, but a monitor. Why would you want that? It's just, it makes me sad for humanity. If you got 3, the last monitors would be like the edges of the 2 on the outside would be behind you. Like, you'd be paying for monitor that you can't even look at. Yeah. Ow. Oh my god, he's got no hit points. And I missed. Yeah! Well, I didn't learn him or outskill him. I just, like, hit him with so much upfront front load damage that I just kind of won without doing the fight. So, I kind of cheated. I cheated. You know, that was very dishonorable. I'm not okay with how I won that, but I did won, and now it's gone, and now I'm free. I can get rid of the skull. We did it. We did it, boys. Yeah, I'm becoming the villain. You know, the Batman thing. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to kill a boss with so much front load damage that you don't really even do him properly. Oh yeah, I love that chant. One of us. One of us. There we go. So, we finally took out the first dungeon that I ever got teleporter trapped to. Yep, that's the one. I love me some Batman. Christian Bale was great as Batman. It's a shame they couldn't get him to do any more, but we got 3 absolute gems. Ben Affleck was okay. I thought Ben Affleck, if I'm getting this right, I thought he was quite good as Daredevil. And I quite enjoyed Daredevil. And I really liked the Rob Zombie song that was like themed to Daredevil. I think maybe it was Drowning Pool featuring Rob Zombie as the frontman, because I think Drowning Pool's frontman died at some point. Oh yeah, it was a brutal prank that FromSoft did. Yeah, the teleporter trap, like, I thought Mimics were bad, and then teleporter trap one-upped Mimics. It was like, hold my beer. Really? These were about wearing the Batman cowl. Yikes. We had that really cool guy, don't know what his name is. We had a really cool guy play Judge Dredd in a more recent film. And the studio told him, this is how the story goes apparently, that he shouldn't be wearing the Judge Dredd hat because it will hide the actor that they just paid all that money for. And the actor said, no, if I'm going to be Judge Dredd, I have to wear the hat because that's Judge Dredd. If you're going to have me play Judge Dredd, I'm going to be him. So give me that hat. I'm gonna wear it. And I think that was the right move. And it's such a good film. I really like that film. But I don't think I brought the Blu-ray or DVD after I saw it that once. Which I should do. Support local film. Oh, really? Cool. I don't know the Fantastic Beasts. That's the Harry Potter one, right? I'm not really into Harry Potter. A friend dragged me to see all 3 of the films. When everybody else was younger watching Harry Potter, I was watching the Transformers. You know, if you wanna learn everything you should do in life, watch Optimus Prime. And then if you want to learn everything you shouldn't do in life, watch what Megatron's doing. There you go. There's your values right there. And you become a great person. It's all Optimus Prime and Megatron. Right. Let's find out what happens when I attack this bad boy. I'm not really into Guardians of the Galaxy as much as the other Marvel stuff. And I saw this amazing quote about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like if everyone in Star Wars was Han Solo. Like, all the characters are Han Solo-ish. And they have that kind of attitude, and it's so bizarre. And yeah, I get why it's a bit bloated with that type of character. That's fire. That's fire, and fire is bad. Oh, I don't like the Transformers films, though. The Michael Bay ones. Oof. I am a 1985 Transformers fan, of which we call Generation 1. And that's the real stuff. That's the real Transformers. That reminds me, whenever you have to head out, that means it's 6 o'clock, and it's time for me to stop the stream. That's a really good reminder. You're my guy. So we're at 88 hours, 32 minutes and 42 seconds at level 88. And we will carry on Monday. And it will be a wonderful Monday, I'm sure. And yeah, so let's go get some food, because I'm starving hungry. And I will see you guys after the weekend. We never stream on the weekend, because everybody loves to have their weekend to themselves. You don't want to be stuck here watching me on the weekend. Well, maybe you do. Maybe some people out there do. But that's not how it's going to play. You can find me on YouTube and watch an old video if you want more Dean on the weekend. Yeah. All right. See you later, guys. And thumbs up. Have a great weekend. I actually had to check if it was in fact Monday. I got no idea. It might still have been Sunday. Who knows? Right. We're gonna go find bosses that we haven't destroyed, and we're gonna need maximum frame rate. So the ray tracing's gonna come off for a minute while we get serious. Alright, where were we? Right, at the end of the last stream I just went running off into the dragon to see what we could do. I don't think our damage was too bad on the dragon. We might just, we might just go in for this again. Why not? Right? Why not? Oh, okay. His damage to me is good. Maybe the horse is a bad idea, because, like, when he does the tail swipe, if I'm on the horse, I can't block. Alive. It's nice.